If you only have 5 minutes to sketch, you can still get loads of benefits from opening up your sketchbook and putting pen or pencil to paper. So my name is Susan and welcome to my studio. And as an artist, author and host of the annual 30-day sketchbook challenge as well as my Inspire membership, inspiration should come easily to me, but believe me, I have had my fair share of creative lulls over the years. Many people believe that they need loads of time, expensive materials, or a complicated studio setup to really solidify a sketching practice and build drawing skills. But I disagree. The best thing is a regular sketching habit of just 5 minutes a day, doing simple creative sketches that exercise those creative muscles. So on this YouTube channel, through my books, my Inspire Sketching membership and online courses, I aim to inspire you to sketch just as regularly as I do now. In this video, I'm going to share 5 of my favourite sketching exercises that fit into just 5 minutes a day at a time. All you need is a small sketchbook plus a pen or a pencil and you're good to go. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's dive into this very first exercise that you can do in just 5 minutes. Now, I think it's really important when you're sketching to put no pressure on yourself to draw necessarily a something or to do realistic sketching. And so what I love to do in sketchbook warm-ups is try out materials. So making marks in pencil is just one of the most wonderful, freeing and expressive ways of using a sketchbook with absolutely no pressure. So all you need to do is open a sketchbook page, grab a pencil, and ideally I like a soft pencil, 2B, a B, a 3B, anything soft. And a soft pencil basically will give you dark and light marks depending on how hard and soft you press down. And simply spend 5 minutes filling a whole page with marks that you make in your pencil. Now, the second exercise that I'd like to share with you is called 30 Shapes, and this is a wonderful exercise for boosting creative thinking. And as a sketchbook warm-up, this is actually one that I've shared previously in my book, Sketchbook Challenge, 100 Prompts for Daily Drawing, so you can find a detailed description in words of this exercise in that book. But let me quickly explain it for you now. So what you need to do is open a sketchbook page and draw a shape 30 times on the page. Once you've set out your sketchbook page and you've got 30 little spaces, in each single one of these you're going to draw or doodle something different. This is where you set yourself a timer and work through the little shapes one at a time. Now, these can be doodly, they can be little small things such as drawing little objects, it could be faces, absolutely anything that pops to mind. And the reason we do this is to get the brain firing quickly, to have to think creatively. So have a go at it and see how this works for you. Now, the third exercise that you can do in 5 minutes, I like to call Squiggles. This is a really fun game or creative play exercise that I actually used to play with my dad when I was a kid. And it's something I play with my daughter, who is currently 7 years old at the moment. And again, this is another creative exercise that you can just have a lot of fun with. So the first thing that you need again is a very small sketchbook and just a pencil or a pen. You just draw a scribbly line in any way without any thought down on your page. And a super fun thing can be to get somebody else to do this for you. You then look at your squiggle and you turn it into something. So you do a drawing, you take just your 5 minutes or even less to turn this scribble into something fun, playful, or whatever it is that you see in this scribble. So try it out and see how you get on. Now, the fourth exercise I'm going to suggest that you can do in under 5 minutes has to be one of my all-time favourite sketching exercises for warming up those creative muscles, loosening you up and just getting you really looking at what it is that you're drawing. And this is the blind contour technique. Now, how this works is you take an object, something like a coffee cup or anything that you've got to hand, and place it in front of you. Now you need to look at your object 100% of the time and look at your page 0% of the time. In other words, you are drawing blind. You are looking just at your object and not looking at any of the lines you are drawing at all. As you trace the object with your eyes, you then draw with your hand. And what this does is it boosts our power of observation and it lets go of the fear of going wrong. And again, this will take you just a couple of minutes. It's super quick, super fun, and the results are always very, very interesting. Now for the fifth and final exercise that I recommend you try is creating patterns within a shape. So what you need again is a small sketchbook and a pen, and draw a shape, almost like a container, down on the page. So this could be a cup, a vase, a jug. And then within that shape, you then begin to draw little marks and little patterns. I do like doing this one in pen because it stops us from that urge of wanting to rub out something when we go wrong. Just draw your shape, draw lots of patterns, maybe in vertical rows, and enjoy. Have a lot of fun with this one. It's one I particularly enjoy. Now the great news is that I have tutorials for all 5 of these simple sketching exercises available for free in my simple mini e-course called Sketching for Me Time. All you need to do is register on susanyates.co.uk/me-time to access tutorials for every single one of these exercises and set aside that special time for you and your sketchbook. So I hope that these simple sketchbook exercises illustrate that starting a sketching habit and making drawing a regular part of your life can be super simple but also super fun too. You've got 5 different exercises to try out. We've got our mark making in pencil, 30 shapes, that fun game with squiggles, our blind contour drawing to build up our powers of observation, and playing with patterns in a shape. So grab a small sketchbook and a pencil and try one of these out today. So throughout this channel, I will be sharing more tips and tricks for sketching regularly. But for now, if you want to get cracking with another exercise that you can complete in just 5 minutes, take a look at this next video, which is all about continuous line drawing, another one of my all-time favourite sketching exercises. I'll see you in the next video, and happy sketching, everyone!